It takes a village to save a pumpkin farm at this point.
This U-Pick farm is usually a bustling place this time of year, but not now. Prairie Gardens Adventure Farm just north of Edmonton was issued a stop order by Sturgeon County. The farm now desperate for help to get the harvest out of the ground before the first frost. The county asked the local farm to limit certain activities until they address some concerns, including parking and pedestrian safety.
Well, we've been forbidden to do any agritourism activities, so no hay rides, no corn mazes. We aren't even allowed to have a farmer's market, so we can't even actually set up a market to sell our pumpkins.
The farm usually runs on a U-Pick model, but as the clock ticks down to the first frost of the season, they're asking for volunteers to help harvest what's remaining in their crops.
If we're not able to get the harvest in, it'll be devastating for us. So everything is tied up in what we have in the field. Absolutely heartbreaking if we can't get it.
Nora Nicapillo usually works at Prairie Gardens as an employee, but is instead volunteering given the farm's constraints.
I grew up on a farm as well myself, so I know how important it is to harvest and get everything out of the fields. It's been kind of heartbreaking seeing what's happening here.
Tam says in the past few days, they have picked more than 1 ton of potatoes and 32,000 pounds of pumpkins. Yet she says they've hardly even made a dent, but she's staying optimistic.
Hoping that they're going to allow us to open by this weekend, and we're just waiting to see what they say.
Sturgeon County says they are working closely with Prairie Gardens until they come to an agreement. They say they will provide a public update in the near future. The farm is looking for volunteers to help harvest what's left in their fields before the first frost hits. From Prairie Gardens, Laura Krause, City News.